All right. For every problem, there's a solution. Yeah. My body is kind of showing its age a little bit, or who knows what it was. But yesterday, you guys heard me. I tore my pec. I did a minor tear. Still very swollen. No bruising, no swelling, but no bruising. And I'm getting ready to compete in October, so I'm going extra hard. I'm definitely doing my part to be able to be competitive in the sport that I love, which is jiu-jitsu. And in that, my training has increased, my cardiovascular has increased, and you know, things are gonna happen. You're gonna get hurt. It's like anything else. There's things that are gonna eventually happen to your body the way we train and as active as I am. So it tore. I'm waiting for the swelling to go down to really get a final answer of what exactly happened. But at the same token, most people, when things like this happen to them in their life, I would say a good majority of them, they take everything completely off. In other words, they stop training, they start eating like shit again, or they just give in. And me, I obviously look at things completely opposite. I was like, all right, well, I can still train my legs. I can still probably do a pull. I can't do any push. So I'm gonna stay active. I'm gonna train. Today I'm hitting my legs. I was supposed to hit shoulders today, but I'm gonna give it this week to rest. I'm not gonna roll this week, but I'm gonna stay active. Because for every problem, there's a solution. It might be something major, it might not. We don't know yet. But it doesn't mean I'm gonna already think, well, now I can't compete. No, I'm gonna work around it, let it heal, do what I need to do, go see Dr. Mike and Dr. Will at AMP. Have them look at it, have them working on it every Tuesday from here on out, and now from here on out, that's included in my regimen. I work on that every Tuesday. Every Tuesday, they're gonna be here at Self-Made Training Facility, AMP, and they'll be able to look at it, work around it, but then also take the rest of my body, get my adjustment, get everything I need here at Self-Made Training Facility. This is what we have, everything under one roof. And that's what we do. You know, you don't look at it as, there's things that you can still do, and I can work on these wheels. And everything, again, has a solution. You know, people have been following me for many years now, and I've always stayed true to that. And more ever than now, you can get to see people's true colors. You know, you can see the sheep between the lion. And unfortunately, right now, we're amongst a lot of sheep. There's a lot of people that are looking at the problems of the world with no solutions. They either just comply and do what they are told to do without questioning. And that's kind of a sad thing. You know, it's actually very unfortunate of the American people to be able to just look at the problem and be, okay, just fold, cave in, stay at home, and do nothing about it. There's such thing as active recovery too. People don't understand that you can't just stop working, stop moving. The body needs active recovery. Actively moving the body, because right now, range of motion's here, and that strains it. There's a big lump in here. I'll show you guys a little bit, but I gotta keep moving it. So all last night, kept moving it, had it massaged, kept moving it, had it massaged, kept moving it. This problem is gonna teach me to work around it and be creative. I think a lot of people lack creativity. I mean, seriously, everybody needs to add a little bit of creativity to their life, because you'll be able to kind of pivot, create, again, solutions for the problems we have just by being slightly creative, thinking a little bit outside the box, kind of like the what ifs in a positive manner, instead of the what if I fail, or what if I can't train anymore, or what if I can't move, or what if I hurt it even more. But instead it's like, what if I look at this in a different light? Like, what if I just keep moving it, and it might not be a full complete tear, it might just be a strain. Cool, I stayed active. I didn't lose a week of training, 2 weeks of training. You know, what if I start this business and I become a millionaire? What if you get kicked off of a fucking airline because you're not willing to comply to a mandate that has no scientific fact behind it, forces you to buy a plane? You know, I laugh about it. I'm still laughing about Delta. Delta completely kicked me off the airline because I ate for 4.5 hours and drank my water for 4.5 hours to keep my mask off, because I actually Haven't worn a mask since. That was the first time I ever got caught being forced to do something that was, I believe, unethical practices. Who's to say an airline even is a medical doctor? Who's to say an airline that this virus can only attack you when you're boarding, but when you board and sit down, you can eat, it won't attack you? It's like, how stupid is that? That hurts a little bit actually, laying on it like that. But, yeah, it's even going like this, you know? Yeah. Another huge thing is the support we've had from our community, from our audience, from our trainers, from our franchise owners, from our athletes. I mean, every one of you guys has contributed to our success. I can't take credit for all this. My employees, you know, Riley, Dean, Charlene, Jeff, even, you know, employees that I don't have anymore, or trainers that are no longer at Self-Made, and athletes that may no longer be a Self-Made, which there's not a many because people keep coming back. You know, they all contributed to our success. And I have to be super thankful that I'm able to provide this type of platform for many people to succeed in within their own right. And a lot of your contributions support, obviously, you know, you guys buying our Self-Made hats, buying our t-shirts. You know, I got the t-shirt, always rocking Self-Made, you know, because I'm proud. It's who we are as people. We're one big community, one big family, the Self-Made family. It's one big unit. We all have different goals. We all come from different religious backgrounds. We all come from different genders, different ways of thinking. But yet we all believe in one thing, and that's in health and fitness. That helps us, progress forward. Health and fitness helps us think differently. Health and fitness makes us feel good. Health and fitness is saving our life or improving our life. And by you wearing the brand, that's what you believe in. Who doesn't want to be self-made? I was like, fuck, dude, I got so blessed to have that name. How I got that trademark was unreal. You know, but it was meant to be. God aligned all that stuff for me. I aligned everybody in my life in that reason. You know, when I was selling these t-shirts out of my car, my trunk, and I have documentation of all this stuff. If you go to my Facebook page, you'll see it. But going from selling t-shirts out of my car to now selling t-shirts and hats throughout all our facilities, through our online platform, through everybody, because they believe in the brand. The brand has, it's my story that a lot of people can either empathize with or relate with, but it's, again, the story of many. You know, we all want to be self-made. We all want to be striving for success within our own right of what we think success is. Some people think success is money. Some people think it's time. Some think it's like, whether it be personal goals, business goals, whatever it is, being self-made is taking action behind a thought and idea. That's it. That's self-made, because oneself is taking that action to progress forward. And understanding to be self-made, there's only very few. Why? Because a lot of people quit. A lot of people conform. They just give in. That's not self-made, by no means. This is where the future amp's gonna be at with Next Gen Medicine. Here, right now, we have just the basics without his equipment in here, but this is where Next Gen Medicine is gonna be. The telehealth, the amp is gonna be able to provide you all prevention, rehab, chiropractic, IV therapy, hormone replacement. I mean, everything under one roof, you know? Again, for shit like this, I'm gonna see where I'm at. Yesterday was super swollen. I'm getting a lot of gray hair, dog. I'm gonna have to take the mic off. You can see the big lump right here, but because of my tattoos, I don't see any bruising, so it's kind of hard to tell. But even if I just, flex forward, which that hurts a little bit, you can see here there's an indent, which is normal. And then here I'm doing the same thing, but it's not indenting. It's not. I don't know. Can you hear? I don't know if you're gonna be here. It's like, yeah, it's not even indenting whatsoever. So it's again, I gotta let all this swelling go down to be able to see exactly what happened. And this was just yesterday. So we'll see what happens. But again, look, for every problem solution, I worked on my legs. As you can tell, I still got good sweat. I want to keep my body where it's at, keep it at 188, 187, about 7 to 8% body fat. I gotta actually check my body fat, because I think what happens when I drop under 7% body fat, things like this will happen. You know, the lack of body fat around your muscle obviously can create the strain or the tear. But every solution, right? Every solution I can come up with, I'm gonna come up with. I'm not gonna let this hinder my progress forward. I'm also gonna take this as a learning experience that I shouldn't be doing bench anymore. I should still continue to do dumbbells, and also maybe even some more proper stretching, because it's hard to tell. I don't know if in the camera you can see it, but that lump right there is pretty good. It's pretty aggressive. And like I said, nothing indents because it's swollen right now, and that's me pushing forward, and that kind of puts strain. But here you can see the difference in what we're doing. So again, every problem has a solution. I hope you guys got some good shit out of this. We're gonna be doing a lot more of this. I think it's crucial you guys understand we're all human. We're not fucking superpowers. We're no different than you are in any aspect. All of you guys, we're all human beings. We're all part of the human race. We all have the ability to think for ourselves. We all have the ability to achieve amazing things. Who would ever thought this poor kid would be able to be where I'm at today? Who would ever thought I'd be fucking enjoying life to its full capability? I mean, from having an amazing, relationship with my kids, having an amazing relationship with my employees, having an amazing relationship with people, my vendors, and still progressing forward, and still doing good work and God's work, and allowing myself to truly be happy with myself. Not because of the things I have, but the things I'm accomplishing, the process, the things that it took to get to where I'm at today. A lot of you guys would have gave up. I already know it. I get to see a lot of sheep. Ever more so now than ever, I see sheep. A lot of them. But it's never too late to convert yourself into a lion. It's never too late to be that leader and to be that person that stands firm and takes critical thinking. I think a lot of us have to think outside the box. We're in a new world now. Make it happen. Be made or be molded.